Hello my friends.
Greetings to all Hearthstone adepts.
Our team has arrived at Scholomance Academy, a legendary magic college. This seemingly positive place definitely harbors a lot of mysteries on which we will try to shed light.
We want to start this video by thanking all our patrons. Guys, your financial help helped us pay for the move from Outland to the Academy. Thank you very much for your support. By the way, all Epic sponsors will once again have the opportunity to find out their pack's value. We will carry out calculations of your luck from opening your packs and send everyone a special image with your result. See the community tab for more details.
Let's get started.
Scholomance Academy is the 15th Hearthstone expansion, and the second expansion of the Year of the Phoenix.
The new expansion is taking us back to a familiar place in World of Warcraft's history. We are going back in time to a period when the school of Scholomance was at its peak. Scholomance was a school for necromancers that fell into disrepair after things went terribly wrong. The academy served as a dungeon in World of Warcraft.
I noticed that the headmaster of Kel'Thuzad's school spends a lot of time in the dusty crypts beneath the school grounds, where students are not allowed to enter. It looks like some very dangerous and forbidden things are happening here. Perhaps even the cult of the damned is involved in some magic rituals. But don't worry, as these are just scary stories told in the dark to scare new students. The school has a very old water pipe system, and Kel'Thuzad is constantly solving problems by breaking through sewer pipes. This is the official explanation we received from the school's administration. By the way, it is quite possible that we will find ourselves under the campus as part of the new free PvE content. The new adventure will be absolutely free. Fierce battles against the old plumbing system will be so exciting, right?
A few words about the new set's mechanics. We will receive a completely new keyword, Spell Burst. It triggers a one-time effect the next time a spell is cast.
Students at Scholomance Academy need to dedicate time to studying. We will see a new type of spell, one that lets players discover a card, as well as reduce the mana cost of the next card of that type they play.
And perhaps the most important game mechanic added, will be the emergence of dual class cards.
40 cards are coming out that'll be usable in more than one class. There are 10 combinations in total, with every class paired with one of 2 other possible classes. So, you might be able to put a combo card into Mage, or gain extra mana crystals as Shaman. In theory, this should open a lot of new ways to play every class.
The first revealed cards inspired the community to search for new combos. Some of them look like jokes, but others seem really broken.
How do you like the idea of turn 1 lethal? I love cards that create space for unusual solutions and creativity, but I would not want to be defeated on the first turn, by a player who uses an ineffective deck, in the hope that he is lucky enough to find a combo on the first turn. I really hope that the new expansion will be well balanced and won't turn out to be another beta test.
Scholomance Academy will launch worldwide on August 6th.
The developers have revealed the spell-locked roadmap secret of the second phase, Battlegrounds features. And let's not forget, a new game mode is on its way as well. We will find out more details about these exciting developments in the coming months.
The new mode deserves special attention. As you know, the mode will allow you to use cards from both old and new sets from your collection.
The community is convinced that we will get a mode with a rotating set system like the Arena. We have read some interesting articles speculating on this topic. Part of the community is very excited about this idea. I think the most realistic mode would be similar to the recent Tavern Brawl, a peek to the past. Make a deck using only common and rare cards from the basic and classic sets. The new rules for receiving cards in packs seem to have been created specifically for this concept. A limited pool of legendary and epic cards can be loaned to players before the next rotation in the mode. A similar approach was already tried by the developers last year during the Doom in the Tomb event.
What do you think about this? Do you like the peek to the past brawl? Take part in the vote on the community tab. We think this is a good thing, but it's not what Hearthstone needs most right now, and your votes confirm this.
Only 18% of voters want to see a mode with rotating sets. Just like us, most of you want to see a cooperative mode. In any case, we believe the developers will surprise us. There are a huge number of other ideas that could be unexpectedly implemented.
The release of the new mode is the most important event for us.
What can we expect from the Arena?
The Arena now includes only the standard sets of cards. After the release of the new expansion, Scholomance Academy will simply be added to the pool. It looks like the developers have abandoned the idea of rotating sets.
Do you still believe in the new constructed rotating mode?
Do you know any information about pre-release?
Players can register their own one-person event to enjoy opening Scholomance Academy card packs from July 31st to August 3rd.
What gifts do we get from Blizzard?
There is no information yet on special legendary quests, but our main gift is already available. 2 regular copies of Transfer Student are automatically given to any player logging in until October 20th.
At the start of the game, Transfer Student's effect is automatically replaced by a unique effect that depends on the board. Both regular and golden Transfer Students are uncraftable, cannot be crafted or disenchanted. This means that we may get gold copies as a reward during events or for passing adventures.
Players received 2 copies of an epic card in place of the usual legendary card. Looks like Blizzard robbed us again.
The end is coming!
Dora, don't be dramatic. Firstly, we got a very fun card with a unique effect.
Of course, the value of this award is less, but we may receive additional rewards upon release or during special events. A year ago, the Saviors of Uldum phase was perhaps the most generous in history. We talked about the possible reasons for this generosity in the last video. Will this anomaly situation happen again this year? We'll see.
In total, the Scholomance Academy set contains 135 cards. According to our estimates, you will need an average of 252 packs, provided that you turn all extra copies of golden, common and rare cards into dust, and then craft the missing epics and legendaries. Since we only got 2 epic cards, the number of required packs increased from 248 to 252 packs.
What bonuses do we get for pre-purchasing this time?
Players will be able to pre-purchase 2 different card bundles at a discounted rate. The 55-pack version comes with a random golden legendary card, and costs $50. The 80-pack mega bundle also comes with a new skin for Mage, Kel'Thuzad, 5 additional gold Scholomance Academy packs, and a Battlegrounds pass that includes 4 arena tickets. You will have to pay $80 for this offer.
Is this offer generous enough?
To answer this question, we have updated our table of the history of pre-orders, and changed the principles for determining key indicators.
First, we added a value per dollar. It shows the average number of packs you receive per dollar. In addition to packs, players receive different types of bonuses that can be turned into dust. For example, a golden legendary card will give you 1600 dust, and other cards found in golden packs are also converted into dust.
As you know, we consider dust to be much less valuable for a complete collection than packs or gold.
How do you determine the value of arena tickets?
We simulate the worst-case scenario for you 0 wins. Thus, in 4 attempts, you will receive a minimum of 4 actual packs plus a reward that is equivalent to 50 gold.
Keep in mind, value per dollar does not include the cost of game bonuses that you cannot turn into dust, hero skins, early access to content, or the Battleground Pass.
The second new indexer is the percentage of the complete collection for pre-order. As you can see in the distant past, for $50 players received 19% of the full collection, but pre-ordering Scholomance Academy will give you 25%. While the $80 pre-order looks extremely generous, it will give you almost the same value of the 2 previous pre-orders. Which has more value, 10 regular packs or 5 gold packs? In our opinion, the value is about the same. But 10 regular packs have slightly more value for a complete collection. First, there is a 50% chance of finding a random legendary card. You will also receive 2 epic cards and approximately 470 dust. The 5 gold packs contain approximately 1850 dust, which will allow you to create 1 legendary card. Keep in mind, golden packs do not contain a guaranteed golden legendary in the first 10 packs.
For $80, you will receive minimum 39% of the complete collection. This is still one of the best results. Of course, if you are interested in gold cards, the value for you will be completely different.
Here are the statistics for the percentage of people who purchase bundles, depending on the expansion. Based on this data we determined the average amount of money each player spends on pre-orders. For example, 37% of players pre-ordered Ashes of Outland. More than 11,000 players took part in the poll. Each player brought the company on average $29.50, even if he did not pre-order. This is the highest indicator that we have ever recorded.
Please, help us complement these statistics with data from Scholomance Academy. To do this, simply answer the question on our community tab.
As you know, We pay a lot of attention to the amount of resources that players receive. Between the release of Ashes of Outland and the release of Scholomance Academy, players have had the opportunity to receive 8,090 gold and 2,900 dust.
Players had to achieve 3 wins per day, complete a daily quest, participate in the weekly tavern brawl and obtain all rewards from events. This is the smallest amount of free resources we've ever recorded.
Based on this, we are interested in how many packs you are planning to open this time. Please give us an answer in the comments for more accurate statistics.
Let's talk about audience impressions.
In general, more than 70% of Azeroth's residents are usually impressed with the themes of new expansions.
Scholomance Academy failed to impress players. Only 53% of players like the new content, and 13% of players are extremely dissatisfied with the new content.
Finally, we want to share our impressions with you. We have mixed feelings about the new expansion. This is definitely not what we expected, but it is not a bad thing. The developer continues to surprise us.
Hopefully the new set will bring the fun back to Hearthstone. We want to see a large number of completely new strategies, dominance of new cards, a wind of change in the wild, and of course, a balanced meta. Unfortunately, Ashes of Outland gave us too little.
What really makes us happy is the pre-orders. It is good that Blizzard has chosen a strategy of more generous rewards for premium players. While this pre-order may be misleading in its generosity, it still looks very attractive to buy.
Perhaps we were affected by the magic of Kel'Thuzad.
In any case, this is the first pre-order that we would buy if we had the money.
Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for being with us.
And special thanks to Chris for text editing.
We will meet in new videos.
Good luck.